listening to Radio Romania International.
Focus on Romania. This is Radio Romania International, broadcasting from Bucharest. Traveler's Guide.
Welcome to our regular series Traveler's Guide, today about tourist attractions in Prahova, county, southern Romania. At the microphone, Diana Vijeu and Eugen, Nasta. Prahova county is known mostly for its resorts, as well as the Dealu Mare wine-growing area. It has spectacular scenery, castles, mansions and museums, such as the Crude Oil Museum and the Clock Museum, ancient monasteries and a salt mine. The Clock Museum is unique in Europe. The building was erected in 1890 and has 4,000 exhibits, with timepieces of all kinds: sundials, water clocks, hourglasses, table clocks and grandfather clocks. The museum charts the evolution of timepieces from the 16th to the early 20th century. Andrei, head of the Association for the Promotion and Development of Prahova Tourism, believes that tourists should end a trip to Romania with a smile. The first thing that tourists notice when they come to Romania is that the people are open and welcoming, and that this is a trait that makes Prahova special.
Prahova is one of the most important tourist regions of Romania, alongside the area of Transylvania in terms of traditions, and the seaside for people who want to sunbathe at the Black Sea. Prahova has a famous mountain area full of resorts, but most tourists from abroad want to visit the Peleș and Pelișor royal retreats. In Câmpina, we have the Iulia Hajdeu Museum and the Nicolae Grigorescu Museum. We also have the Georgianescu House in Sinaia. These are interesting objectives, culturally and historically. Sinaia may well be the pearl of the Carpathian Mountains or the local Bucegi Mountains. Historically, it is known as the retreat for Romanian royalty. It is authentic, as opposed to many other areas which are more commercial. At any time of the year, the wine road is a must. We have major vineyards and wine cellars in Prahova County, such as Valea Călugărească, Ceptura Tohan and Urlați. Red wine is the most important, with the Fetească Neagră variety being an ambassador for the area. Health tourism has also taken off in Prahova. In Poiana Câmpina, we have several salt springs valuable for treatment. They are 4 times as salty as the water in Cojocariu lake, just to get an idea. You can have treatment here with medicinal mud from Cojocariu at any time of the year.
Sinaia is a major business center, says Adrian Voican. It is the venue for international medical conferences with as many as 5,000 participants.
A lot has been invested in privately owned hotels to modernize them, as well as in infrastructure. The cable car to the Bucegi Plateau was modernized last year. Beginning early this year, a second cable car has been running. We finalized modernizing the center of the resort. The result of 2 years of investment, it now looks like a Western Mountain resort. But let us speak about other places besides Sinaia. In Bușteni, you have to visit the Cantacuzino Castle, an architectural jewel. Special concerts are being held here. There they host quite often artists from the Bolshoi Theatre in Moscow. Near Azuga there is a 5-star hotel quite close to the ski slope. We also have 2- and 3-star hotels in this resort, well known as a ski resort for kids. Prices for accommodation and skiing are quite affordable.
In Câmpina, let's stop at a 3-star B&B. Elena Lamba, the owner, has been the host for plenty of tourists, a lot of them foreign, and she has put together a schedule for them, allowing them to take full advantage of the time spent in Prahova County.
The bed and breakfast is at the foot of Muscel Hill, 5 minutes away from the Iulia Hajdeu Mansion and the Nicolae Grigorescu Museum.
La 300 de metri s-a deschis un loc
3,000 meters away, we have a special area with tennis and badminton courts, football fields, playgrounds, and places where you can rent ATVs and bicycles. We also have a place where you can rent roller skates. Close by, we have the Brass Church, a historical monument surrounded by greenery. we recommend going for a walk in the Valea Doftanei forest and visiting Brebu Monastery built by Romanian Prince Matei Basarab.
The area is booked nearly solid for Christmas and the New Year's Eve. Of the almost 15,000 accommodation places on Prahova Valley, 90% have already been taken, says Adrian Voican.
The area is famous among domestic and foreign tourists. They also have available information centers in Sinaia, Bușteni, Azuga, Câmpina and Braza, with promotional materials and maps in several international languages.
You can find information on local attractions. For instance, in terms of food, in addition to the wine road, we also have the fruit road, the jam road, and starting in September, in Brebu, we have the Chestnut Festival in Ploiești. On Doftana Valley, we have a cheese festival, and in Valeni de Munte, we have a festival for homemade liquor. In Braza, we also have a golf festival. There is plenty to do in Prahova Valley, in addition to skiing and winter sports. Mountain biking has really taken off here. In the summer, cable transportation carries cyclists, just as it carries skiers in the winter. In Braza, we also have workshops for traditional garb. The cities of Ploiești and Sinaia, as well as many other places in the county, host many crafts fairs.
This is a great destination for business, sports or leisure. It is a family destination for tourists all year round. You have been listening to Traveler's Guide about the attractions in Prahova County, southern Romania.